question number 16, which states that in the following diagram, the conducting cell A is given a charge Q and conducting cell B is earthed. The electric flux linked with the Gaussian surfaces S1 and S2 respectively are. Now dear student, just look at the figure. Here at the surface 1, the charge enclosed is charge plus Q, but for the surface 2, the net charge is 0. Hence for surface S1, phi S1 will be equal to Q upon epsilon naught, but flux through S2 will be 0. Hence option number 2 will be the correct answer. Now move to the question number 17, which states that figure shows the tracks of three charged particle which enters with the same speed in uniform electric field. Consider the following two statements. All three particles are charged and particle 3 is positively charged. Particle 2 have highest charge to mass ratio. Choose the correct statements. Now dear students, here we can see that charged particles are deflected. That means all the charged particles will be charged. Now we can see that particle 3 is moving towards the negative plate, that means it is positively charged, and these two 1 and 2 are negatively charged because they are deflected towards positive charge. Now second statement 2 is given that particle 2 has highest charge to mass ratio. Here deflection is directly proportional to charge upon mass ratio, that means particle 3 has highest charge to mass ratio because it has more deflection than the particle 1 and particle 2. Hence statement 1 is true but statement 2 is wrong. Hence only 1 is the answer. That means option 1 will be the correct answer. Now move to the question number 18, which states that it is now believed that proton and neutrons are themselves built out of more elementary units called quarks. A proton and a neutron consist of three quarks each. Two types of quarks are so called up quarks denoted by U and having charge plus 2 by 3e, and the down quarks denoted by D of charge minus 1 by 3e. Together with the electrons build up ordinary matter, the possible quark composition of the proton and neutron are. Now dear students, we know that proton has charge E and neutron has charge 0. Okay. Now up quark has plus 2 by 3e charge and down quark has minus 1 by 3e charge. Now for result to be E, there proton have U and D, because this will have 2 by 3 charge plus 2 by 3 charge and minus 1 by 3e charge. Then it will gives us E. That means proton have UU decomposition. Similarly for neutron, there will be 1 U, that means 1 up quarks and 2 d quarks, because it has plus 2 e charge and here will be minus 1 by 3e and minus 1 by 3e. That means net charge will be 0. Hence we have option number 1 as UUD and UDD, which is the correct answer. Now move to the question number 19, which states that a hollow charge conductor has a surface charge density sigma. N cap is the unit vector in outward normal direction. If conductor have a tiny hole cut into the surface, then the electric field in the hole is. Now dear student, just consider the situation that this is the sphere and inside that there is a cutting hole. Before cutting, what was happened? Before that, here was an electric field due to this hole and electric field due to the rest will be in this direction, and outside there will be electric field due to this hole is also in this direction and due to the rest part is in this direction. Now we know that E in will be equal to E hole minus E surface because they are in opposite direction. Surface means the rest of the part. Here E out will be equal to E hole plus E surface. Okay. If we just add both the equations, we will get that E whole is equal to E in plus E out divided by 2. Now we know that inside a conductor, what is the net electric field inside the conductor? That is 0, and outside it is sigma upon epsilon naught. Then what will be the E whole? That will be 0 plus sigma upon epsilon naught by 2. That means sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. Now which option will be the correct option? Option number 3 will be the correct answer. Now move to the question number 20, which states that an oil drop of 10 excess electron is held stationary under a constant electric field of 3.4 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per coulomb. The density of oil is 0.8 gram per centimeter cube. If G equal to 10 meter per second square and E equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, then the radius of the drop will be nearly. Now dear students, just consider a drop. Here force due to electric field was balanced by weight and it is held stationary. That means we can say that QE will be equal to mg. Now what is asked? Radius is asked. Now we can say that QE equal to 4 upon 3 pi r cube into rho into g. Now all the terms are given. We can say that r equal to 3QE divided by 4 pi rho g power 1 by 3. Now putting all the values given, what will be the r? R will be equal to 3 into q is given, that is 10 excess electrons, that means 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 18 into 3.14 into 10 power 4 divided by 4 into pi, that is 3.14 into rho, that is 0.8 gram per centimeter cube, that is into 1000 into g, that is 10. Now calculating this value, we will get r equal to 1.145 into 10 k power minus 6 meter. Hence option number 1 is the correct answer.